Hello and welcome back to the Dashback episode number 17. My name is Matt. I'm here joined with Gary. You can put your hand down. We're all good here. I understand that it's a okay. Okay, no problem. Yeah. Um man, we got a nice episode. How you doing? How you doing, man? How you doing? Yeah. Yeah. Not we didn't just we took over. We took over Riptide. Oh my god. Yeah. It was great. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. I just before we get into the episode, I said some things on the air last episode that I think are not representative of like oh, okay. Thank you. You're going to hide your camera or are you going to keep it? Okay, cool. Hi, this is Menderbug and I just want to be honest with you guys. Last episode, the Dashback episode 16, 2 weeks ago today, I said some things on the air that were not representative of the person, of the player, of the community member that I hope to be. And I hope to hold myself to a higher standard. So please accept this as a formal apology. Nick Stango, I'm really sorry. I have never been more wrong about anything in my life. And I from the bottom of my heart, this event, this Lockstop performance, I said I was a doubter. I said I was locking in Stango 13th place. I said he wasn't gonna make it. Said it just wasn't possible. Said Lockstown's too big, he's too bad, he's too ugly, perhaps. And that was very mean of me. And when I saw in the flesh Nick Stango up on the stage making it happen, I was like, I was taken aback, and it really made me reconsider everything I've ever thought about anything ever. I'm like, wow, does a tier list even matter? There's no losing matchups. There's only losing players, and that's the truth. Do I like boys? And I was thinking about all these things that were going through my head, and the only thing I could, I love, oh, you don't deserve pizza, and then Stego took a picture. I'm choosing to believe this is it's. Can you pull up his Twitter? Well, actually, it's a while ago. Took a picture of him sitting on the damn throne, and I was in the background. I was right there. I'm choosing to believe that was intentional. After he got his first stream win, I was in the audience. I was clapping, cheering it up. He pointed at me. He said, "That man is a doubter. That man is a filthy doubter," something like that. And I hope you accept this as my formal apology. I said on the last episode, that's me. Yeah. Um, with the fist between us. And I said that if Stango secured a top six, again, I thought Stango was getting 17th, solo locks on at this event. So if Stango secured a top six, I would donate $300 to an elephant saving charity. The charity I've chosen is Elephant Aid International, that goes to securing better, like, what's the term? I'm it's for orphan elephants, pretty much, and securing that they have a place to live and that they're safe and all right. Um, I haven't made the donation yet because I'm working on a video called "The Era of Loxodon." Because Stagger wasn't the only Loxodon. There was some other Loxodons happening at this event. Yeah. Whoa! Come on. Whoa! What's going on here? What's going on here? No, that doesn't make sense. Put us back. Put us back. Put us back. Okay, cool. Oh, I saw that. I did see that on Twitter. Um, Moral of the story: raise us up. Why are we in the lower half of the screen right now? No, it's okay. You're good. You're good. Accept this as my formal apology. I will never ever doubt ever again the power of Stango, the power of Loxodon. He truly is broken. But we will get more into that when we move on to our proper hashtag Stango was right, our proper Riptide segment. I did say if he won the event solo Lox, I would shave my head. Thank God for Beastly. Oh my God, the Beast is back. The Beast has been awakened from his slumber. You've saved my life. I appreciate it very much. So we'll talk about that a little bit more when we get into the proper segment. But before that, a patch came out yesterday, as a matter of fact, and with it, a brand new mid-month skin. It was Salaryman Crag with some of the, I know Gary said, some of their finest work yet. Talk to me about this skin a little bit.
Soft saddle brown leather exterior. The tasteful thickness of it. Oh my God. It even has a watermark. I'm quite proficient in dealing with stocks.
Yeah.
All in a day's work.
Yeah.
Looks like it's a bear market.
Indeed. Mm-hmm. Pretty damn good. Yeah, I wasn't expecting. This was kind of out of left field for me and probably for everyone, but I was just like, "What? Why did they put him in a suit and a tie?" And the okay, interesting. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, best emote in the game. Best emote in the game. Get a damn job. Yeah, you haven't won a match yet, so you haven't got the. Oh, okay. Let's move right on. Yeah, they all look pretty good. Those are nice. Those are nice. No, no. There's only like 4 death effects, I swear. But yeah. Mm-hmm. We see it in the trailer. It was after this forward air right here. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah, it's cool. It's just like the kill spark in Smash. Smash has this as well. Sick kill spark. So very, very cool for when a strong hit comes through. And I actually do, I think it will improve the game feel a lot because there are a lot of moves like that, which like it can almost feel not like unearned, but if you hit a combo, if you hit a clip and it ends in a move that kills but doesn't purple, it did kind of feel like they fucked up. And I think that this gives a lot more weight to like the strong ass move. You're gonna fucking die. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. As well as just like, it's a cool finisher while not being like the critical hit purple screen. So I think it's good. I think it's good for the game feel as well as like informational purposes. So if you're dying to moves that don't do that, then like you really fucked up. If you die to moves that do that, then you only fucked up a little bit. So yeah, not much to talk about for the patch. Yeah. What you're seeing? Your topics are gone. Let's go. Yeah. Okay. Did we? I mean, I was cheering, I was rooting for opposite. It was all love, though. Hashtag it's all love. Yeah. Man. Yeah. Well, this is a tournament I almost didn't go to because Hollow Knight Silk Song came out the day before. And also, it was just like a 12-hour drive with like stopping. We met some friends along the way. It was 15-hour travel days where I was doing all the driving and drove up Friday. We had Saturday, Sunday at the event, drove back Monday. Not a lot of like recalibration time. It was taxing on my small, cute little body. Ew, sorry. And then so like I almost didn't go to this event. I almost didn't I want to go. It was kind of a big decision for me to get dragged out there. And oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. A little Menderbug, little 33rd. I got 33rd at this event. It was my first time making it out of pools at an event. I was seed 99, so I was seeded to get 97th. But I got 33rd, which is 97th, 65th, 49th, 33rd. That's seed placement rating +3. Which is cool. It's just kind of the power of going through winners is what I lose, because I only went 3-2, but I won my first 3 sets through winners, and then lost to Sophie, and then lost to Kendrick, a pretty solid Rano player. Man, this set, dude, I could talk about this set for fucking hours. I told you, we were sitting in the crowd. It was like, it was me, you, Zeke, Sophie watching the goddamn, what was it, Beastly Atom? Or Beastly, some Beastly Bullets, maybe? It was Beastly versus Nautilus. I remember watching it. It was also super early in the morning. And I was like, holy fuck, like I want Lentini to cast my match so bad. And he did. I got Lentini on the mic. I don't know exactly the timestamp, but
yeah, so feel like closing out that.
And I also forget the name of the caster that wasn't Lentini. I think it was Maximus. But there were a couple of casters that were new to me at this event, so I don't exactly remember. I apologize. But Lentini said pretty much that Sophie was like a family value meal deal, and that I was like off the kids menu. And I love that. I love my little Lentiniism. So I don't know. Not what I was to say about this. I feel like I did about the best I could have done in this set. I was pretty proud of most of my recoveries. I was pretty proud of the fact that I took a stock. It was awesome. It felt like we were playing the same game, and she was just way the fuck better than me, like kicking my ass constantly. But playing the same game was like that feeling was like a big plus to me, because when you play top players in any like platform fighter, maybe even any fighting game, any competitive game, you compete against. Oh, Lucio was there too. Yeah, you compete against someone who is at the tippity top. It feels like dimension warping at times. It feels like they're locking you in their own fucking domain expansion because they understand shit about the game that they are killing you for, that you don't understand. And that didn't feel like this. It felt like we were both playing some fucking rivals too. and I understood what was going on. I was getting fucking destroyed. But I understood it. So I that felt really nice. That felt really nice to me. It was the first time I made it out of pools. I was super not used to having to go back to the venue to play again. I have fucking, you don't need to pull the video up, but there's a video of me after pools. We went back to the hotel after we did a couple interviews, and I'm lying in bed and I'm so fucking exhausted. And Garrett's like, come on, man, we gotta get up, we gotta go to top 48. I was like, I almost DQ'd to play Silk Song, but I'm glad I didn't, because I still learned a lot. It was just cool. It was just awesome to talk about, just like my bracket placement. It was awesome. Oh, shout out to Landon for DQing. Landon, I think their thumb broke, so they didn't come out to the event. But that really opened up the path for me. So to get my humble 33rd. So shout out Landon for DQing. Yeah, it was super cool. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I mean, no, dude. What are we? What else did we even talk about? We did a handful of interviews. It was sick. Shout out all the people. It was awesome. No. And I still got sick. We didn't go to the water park. I still got sick. That's like crazy to me. And you didn't. Yeah, he's usually Mr. Get Sick. But I was sick. Took me out of commission, but I'm not going to hear me complaining. I've just been playing Silk Song. I literally haven't played Rivals since Riptide. I've just been playing Silk Song. Yeah. Let's talk about the bracket. Oh, David, you've moved me once again. Holy crap. Who the fuck is other guy? Your audio's not coming through? That's so funny. All right. So you can go back. I gave my formal apology to you earlier in the episode, so that'll be there, and we'll talk about you.
All right, you should probably hear me now, right? Yeah, there we go.
I hear you twice. Oh wait, no, you're on video. Sorry, I never even deafened.
Yeah. Oh damn, that's crazy.
Lol. All right.
Lol.
Let's talk about I0N. So yeah, like you said, this, I think a lot of the people are considering this Crag's first major win. We were talking about it in the crowd. We had someone in front of us whose name I remember saying that what was it? Zeus winning
Dan's wedding bash.
Dan's wedding bash was a Crag major win, and
we beat like Archangel and like Toothbrush.
Yeah.
Not quite a full major, but this definitely was. I think he was mainly Crag. I know he went Ollie against Beastly and Sophie. He went
Zetterburn against IOTA.
Zetterburn against IOTA. I don't know about his pools games, or anything like that. But no, Crag did Zeus, was Ollie at first, then went to the Crag. But this was, I mean, we're a little biased for being in the crowd and rooting for I0N, but this was so hype.
It was so good.
This was
every
such a good grand finals.
Every single event that happens for Rivals, every single major, I look at the top 8 and I look at the matches, I look at some of the sets, and I go, wow, this might be our best one yet. And I've been doing that for like the past like 10 months. It just gets better and better.
Yeah,
and people kept getting sicker and sicker at the game.
There's no
and I mean, I0N is a player who I've always thought was capable of winning this event, but I really thought this was Cakes, and I think maybe he did too. And a lot of people also thought, I thought this was going to be a return to form for Cake. If you want to go to the game for, was it this game that he clutched out? It was, right?
Yes, this was the game.
Game 3 Air Armada clutch out.
The reset.
It was absolutely unreal. And
this was so hype.
Cake been dominating the game.
I was
It
popping
was-
off when this
Holy
happened.
shit! The energy in the venue was
We've seen
absolutely
I0N win
ridiculous.
forever.
It was great. Probably my favorite part about this top 8 as a whole was it was early in the morning. It was going on during the alt top 24 and melee top 16, but Rivals was in the middle. And around the time that both of those were finishing up on the sides was during the time of the I0N Zeus to Goose Crag Ditto. And
Yeah.
I happened to notice a lot of people on the sides watching alt and melee weren't leaving after their games were done. Oh my god, unreal. They weren't leaving, they were staying and watching because, like, I mean, I don't think the crowd mics did justice.
No,
I wish
definitely
they were
not.
better. No, absolutely not. Like, I wish that there were crowd mics, dude. Everyone was on their feet
wanna go-
screaming.
I want to go before
Absolutely
this
unreal.
game 5. I'm gonna turn it up because you can hear. This is my favorite part of the whole tournament. We go to game 5 and then we have like opposing
Talked
chants.
about before, bro. I said I0N was invincible, but Cake, bro, he might just be Omni-Man. How the hell do you stop this guy?
What is this start?
Someone's got to tell me.
I don't know.
Game 5, though. This is the one. This is the money maker.
Rivals of Ether players have
It
been
was
trying
very,
to
like,
figure
right
out
and
how
left
do I
as well,
stop
like the
Loser's
right
Cake
side of the-
for
There's
about
a
a
Let's Go
decade.
I0N.
I think the
Then
answers they come up
goes,
with might last
This was
like
so
under
fun.
200 words.
It was my favorite part.
Oh, the crowd is getting nice with
The
it.
crowd is into it. You can hear
Yeah,
chants. of-
that was my favorite part of the whole tournament.
Across the board.
Was
Yeah.
that moment of the dueling chants. It was so hype. But I0N, I think,
Let's see
just
how it goes.
Okay, double pike
showed
side.
so
Got
much
locked
resilience
in.
after getting reset and then switching over to the Crag and finding out finding these clutches and these, like, not even sometimes clutches, but just like relatively early kills that he was not finding with the Olympia. Like, he was not getting much edge guard value at all out of Olympia. And then Crag, he was like doing the total opposite, finding some cheesier kills, which is, that's what Crag does, baby.
Yeah,
It was really good stuff.
I also think there's something to be said about Cake being very good against Olympias that aren't Stango, because the two of them probably play so much. Like, I like thinking about how Cake Assault dismantled Sandstorm at EVO, and is pretty much doing really well against all the Olympias that aren't Stango right now. So,
Yeah.
and even this was the first tournament post patch with some quality of life like Olympia nerfs, like
That's
I
true.
think down tilt being a big one, up B being a big
Or
one.
was
so-
Collision post patch? I don't
No,
remember.
no, it wasn't.
No,
was
it was because it
pre-patch.
was on the old one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that is something I've been thinking about. And another thing in terms of Crag winning it all, and the Loxodon's doing so well, which I'll touch more upon this later, is that I think being heavy in Rivals of Aether 2 is not like a real weakness like it is in other flat fighters like Smash, like Melee and Alt, where being heavy means you actually get comboed a lot and then you get put off stage and you die and everyone's strong as balls in those games. But the defensive mechanics are so strong in this game. Like, I don't know if people, just because there isn't Drift DI, people don't really talk about how much agency you have in DI in this game. Like, the ranges of DI are so much wider, I think, than in a game like Ultimate, which means that the heavies have a lot more control over. It's just another defensive option, as well as of course CC and Floor Hug being absolutely integral to a lot
And
of the
so
play,
much
so.
better for the heavies.
Crag is good,
Thinking
man.
forward forever.
Crag
Crag's
is
very
good. He's been kind of
Still no
under the
dare
radar.
nerfs. Yeah.
Still no dare nerfs, yeah. I feel like he has been under the radar, even though I would say most people think Crag is definitely in the top half of the cast. Like, holy
here's-
shit.
and
Nah, yeah,
can
play
we
it.
can we talk about the pop off?
We can
the
talk about
roll, the victory lap?
Oh my! I was watching. I was like, "Oh my
so
god,
hype.
he's gone! He's gone!
He's
left
gone,
the
he's
venue."
out of there.
He's
Jumping
gone.
around, picks up Sophie. And there were so many great pictures from this pop off with the whole NorCal plus Zeus to Goose crowd coming around, clapped into the ground. Then, I mean, we got the H-Box POV.
Shout
Which
out
I
H-Box. Never a
love
dull moment.
H-Box, man.
Yeah.
He's so H-Box in everything he does.
Yeah.
And it's incredible.
Oh my god, he's out of there. Yeah, he did an all right. angle, just like kind of from the crowd, kind of in the middle. Oh my god!
Then he had
It
his
was
own
crazy.
commentary on it.
God, Craig wins a friggin' awesome major. Yeah, it was super cool, and like the emotion for this, I think, was mirrored on the other side as well. Cake said this is the first time he cried after losing it like this. God damn. Oh man, I hope he had a delicious fucking dinner. That's what I'm.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Let's go, I0N!
Super cool. Super cool. The hero of
cool.
the event, the savior in the dark era of
Is they gonna
Loxodon.
shot a cake
Saved him with the
in
pillar.
this?
Cake is like, you know
Just
what?
not after he ran away. You can.
And then just-
I think.
know Tori got a good picture of it.
I know
I can
we
pull
saw
up.
it. I was looking at it. Bro was.
Yeah.
Was
He
going through it.
He said right after, first time I've ever cried after a loss so close to victory. And I mean, yeah, he was literally I mean, I don't think he would have lived after this like down
So,
special.
yeah, the odds that I0N won the game were still pretty high.
Yeah.
Even if
like,
he
but
got the wall
here-
jump off.
Yeah, I think he tried to wall jump, was a little far back, and then tried to do like the B reverse down B
Yeah.
to like grab the ledge.
Yeah.
But he didn't
Because
do
he
it in
missed the
time
wall
and then,
jump.
and then died.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was this is the fourth major in a row. I didn't chat. The pop off was so good. Nah, dude, the pop off was fire.
The pop off?
I think-
No. Listen.
so
Here's
I'll pull
my
up the
theory.
cake
It's
picture.
kind of like these things boil up, and you need. It's kind of like you can't judge like a good TV show without the ending. Like if something's going on, I guess you can. What am I trying to say? The fact that you laid on the ground was aura. I
Mhm.
think that kind of made it fine. Just laying, especially face down on that dirty ass Kalahari Resort floor, like kind of capped it off and made it feel better. Like, you know what I mean? And the role was funny. So, and
Yeah,
it
the
plus
role
like
is
funny,
really funny.
but it's fucking cringe. Like whatever. You won. You won.
won.
You beat Cake Assault. Like, come on.
I thought you were gonna go for a full victory lap.
I thought you were out the venue. I turned
Mhm.
to Garrett. I said, "He's gone. He's
He's
out
out
of
of
the
there."
fucking venue." It was unreal. I think that. So in terms of Cake Assault, first time crying after a loss, I think that's really significant if we're thinking about like. I think the storyline
He's
for
played
Cake
a lot
has
of
never
he's played a
been
lot
stronger.
He's played a lot of games.
The
He's been playing
goddamn
this
yeah.
game for like 10 years
Yeah.
competitively.
I
And
mean,
this is his first time crying
obviously,
after a loss.
right? He had some heartbreaking losses in R1, but was largely at the top. This is, I mean, was the king of this game at the start, was winning tournaments without dropping games, and now hasn't gotten that major win since Gamo, right?
Yeah, Gama was his last major win.
So,
Well, let me zoom in.
especially like, I last episode, I was really talking about how I thought that this was going to be Cake's return to form with Stango unlocks, with post patch
Yeah, I'm sending
Olympia.
this to
Oh
you
wait,
real
no, this
quick,
was
don't worry about
pre-patch.
it.
My bad. Yeah, thank you. It's just like I really thought this was going to be Cake's return to form, and the fact that he was so close but still couldn't get it out. I think there's no wonder he was crying after this for the first time.
Yeah,
I think it only strengthens the storyline. It's impossible not to believe in this guy though. To be back
it
at the top.
is.
It's really impossible. You can't. You have to assume more motivated than ever after something like this. Is maybe looking to expand the character pool. We saw for the first time going Fleet, or no, this was my bad. That was at Collision, right?
Yeah, Collision, he went Fleet.
Tried
against
Fleet
Stango
for the
winners.
Ollie.
Didn't work. He did
but-
go Fleet against in game 3 against Elkies, who
Right.
he lost to 3-0
Right,
this
but that
tournament
was
as well,
off
which is
stream.
also off stream.
But
big
we have the
surprise.
footage, right? We have the footage.
Yes, there's.
I mean,
footage
we
for
don't
that.
have it right now. We're not going to pull it up, but it exists.
I've got it later. I mean, I have it ready.
Yeah.
Should we
So,
want it?
We'll get there. I think that the Cake storyline has never been more enticing, more gripping, and wow, Like,
That's
God,
such a
the
good
event was so
picture.
sick. It was so sick. It was such a fucking insane event. Shout out all
My
the
light just
photographers. Shout out Tori and
Yeah.
I think Athen's art on Twitter had some fucking absolutely fire.
Yeah,
Like so,
yeah, I
just
got-
cementing what was an incredible weekend, incredible event.
I've got all the albums at in the gatherings to shout out.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I love the all the photographers at these events. It's not just because I need them for thumbnails.
True. True. I mean, yeah, so let's talk more about cake like in
Mhm.
bracket. Loser's cake was activated pretty early, and this was a very authentic
Yes.
loser's cake. This wasn't like
People-
cake losing at Evo and winners finals or something and then having to make like one. This was cake getting 3-0'd by Elkies pretty early on into top 48.
People love to throw around loser's cake,
Tabling.
but this was an honest to goodness loser's cake assault run.
Mhm.
This wasn't in top 8 that he lost. It was before he had to make his way through top 32 through the loser's side. Had a very tough bracket path. I think I've got it somewhere. Had to win. He got a win over I0N, obviously. He beat Beastly, Stango, Zeus, Rangunshru, Gakinga, Darai, Dakpo, Sly.
God damn. Like what?
Losing
Like,
to
what the
Elkies
fuck?
and I0N. It was such a tough run from him. And I think he was playing very well, too.
Mm.
There wasn't,
I
think
didn't
it
watch
was
the
so
Elkies,
hard.
so I'll have to actually watch it.
The Elkies one, he wasn't necessarily, but everything after that, he was playing very, very well. And
Yeah,
I
he
think
did that
I0N
well,
just
he
like
took.
cragged on him a little bit.
I think that
bluntly.
the game 3 Aramata clutch was like integral. Like, if you don't win that game, like you're just going out. You're just going out, and cake wins the whole event. It's man. I think cake was losers cake, completely activated authentically in prime form. Had some absolutely insane wins. Went up against another prime losers player in Rangunshru for 7th, which is just unlucky. Always sucks for Rangunshru cake for 7th. I always
That's tough.
I
That's
always hate
grand
that.
finals material at most events.
Of course. But cake looking awfully nice with this one. Like, don't let the heartbreaker second place fool you. Was absolutely in form for this event. You can see it in all of the insane wins in losers. So close, but heartbreaking nevertheless. I think you're going to be hard pressed to find me not backing cake at the next event or the one after that. Like the man's got a chip on his shoulder.
Let me be clear. If he wasn't up against I0N in grand finals, I would have been rooting for cake.
Right.
Like easily. Like against literally any other opponent besides maybe also Elkies.
Or me. You'd be rooting for me, right?
For sure, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, obviously. You're my best friend. Of course I'd root for you against Cake Assault.
Okay, wow, that's awesome. Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and move on to talk about something that is recently reawakened. And it's none other than the Beast.
The Beast.
The fucking Beast is back. And I think, unfortunately, Beastly kind of fell to the wayside with so many other things going on. I0N coming through, winning the whole thing. The era of Loxodon is upon us. Cake Assault running through losers. Rangunshru running through losers. All these exciting things kind of threw Beastly to the wayside. And I think that's a little unfortunate because Beastly has a really compelling story going into this event. I mean, with a, what was it, second place at CEO, correct? Or was it Battle of BC?
No, he got second at Battle of BC. Yeah.
Battle of BC. Right. Sophie. Yeah. Second place at Battle of BC. And then after that, after the big Zetterburn culling patch, kind of took a dip in not only performance, but like very publicly in like the mental department, which sounds a lot crazier than I wanted it to. I just meant he was tilted about the fucking nerves. The nerves.
He was
not
mad about
happy
the
with the nerves. Not about the nerves. And
even though
we saw so many things. We saw Beastly going Clarin in online events. We saw Beastly going fucking Olympia. We saw like it was absolutely crazy. I didn't think we were going to see Beastly in prime form again. Ever.
I thought he was done with this game. I thought he was going back to ult, but then he was like, I don't know. Then ult also tilted him, I suppose.
Ult
I'm not
sucks,
sure.
bro.
Yeah, ult, it was not great, especially at this event.
Yeah.
I thought like it was because of how much he was complaining with his Zetter nerfs. I thought if he did return, it would for sure be on Olympia.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. He's on the
Yeah.
Zetter burn. It looks fantastic. Highest placing Zetter at the event. Outplays Sophie, who got 7th, right?
Yeah.
Or
7th to
5th.
Boyko. 7th
7th to
Boyko.
Boyko. Right.
Yeah, the beast is
Very
back.
good stuff. He is back. I hope he keeps entering stuff. He's played in some smaller brackets recently as well, which is very cool. So I'm
Yeah.
glad to see the beast back.
Yeah, got second at Eugene Bound to Mystery Soul, which I was watching earlier today. The beast is back. The beast is awakened. I'm seeing like it's always when a cracked Zetterburn is locked the fuck in, you can tell by like how they go about using shine. Like literally what just happened on the screen is like some of these cheeky shines to squeak out percent, squeak out a conversion, finesse a kill. It's just Beastly was so on it with the upstrongs. I think his offstage game has really leveled up since the last time he was on the top. Taking a big page out of players like Sophie and Hampolo with the shines off of the ledge.
Definitely.
Looking real nice. So that was great to see. Also a lot of moonwalking from Beastly at this event, which was like something pretty underutilized, I think, in grand scheme of things. Because it's hard to really fit into a game plan, but Beastly had some really strong moonwalks. So great to see him back on top. A 3rd place for
this was
Beastly.
Higher than I expected from him, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
What was he seeded? Let me pull that up real quick.
You seeded like 10th or something.
Yeah.
Like something crazy.
What? That is not what I clicked.
It's not what you clicked. I'm with you on this one.
Great website.
Yeah, that's an awesome website.
Beastly. Seeded 13th, placed 3rd. Very nice stuff. Had some really good wins. Played against a lot of heavies though, and Guthics too. Another heavy. So lots of but
lots of heavies.
Hey, that's how it goes.
No, but like we said, like it's you need to be tapped in as Zetterburn to win those matchups because like the heavies in those matchups are incredibly forgiving.
Especially like
and Zetterburn is not. Yeah. Well, we were playing on the Death to Edelus patch where his up B was uncapped. I don't think it was like the difference maker, obviously, but I just think that's really funny. Death to all Edelus players. No, yeah, but for real, like as Zetterburn's really fragile and he can get these kills out, but you have to be over the course of a whole bracket, you have to be incredibly consistent and know exactly what you're looking for. And Beastly did. He looked great. He was the one to put a stop to the flame of Stango, that molten flame in the winner's side. And thank God for it. I got to keep my hair. That was awesome. So thank you, Beast. Thank you, Beastly.
Thank you, Beastly. A Lock Slayer.
Let's talk about the other man on the screen, shall we? Our 4th place finish, Nick Stango.
Let's freaking talk about it, man.
I mean, I got a lot to say.
Stango. We already went through the apology.
I gave my formal apology at the very beginning of this episode. I've never been more wrong about anything. I said on the last episode, if Stango got a top 6 finish, then I would donate $300 to Elephant Charity, which is a very funny thing to say. I will be donating $300 to Elephant Aid International, and I'll be doing that. I didn't want to do it on this episode. I'm doing it in a Loxodont video I thought I would have out by now, but then I got really sick after Riptide, and I've been playing Silk Song, so it will happen though. I said if Stango got top 6, donate $300 to charity. If Stango wins solo locks, I'll shave my hair. Thank fucking God, Beastly. I knew Cake was gonna beat him. I felt really strongly about that, no matter what. But after after Cake fell to losers early, I was sweating. I was actually like, oh shit, it's on. It's actually so on right now. Man, this event kind of radicalized me about heavies. Like being a heavy in this game is not a real weakness. If you're like losing to a Bowser in a game like Alt, I think the thing like Bowser's bad matchups and the way to beat him, he hits incredibly hard, is always going to be to combo him harder because being a heavy really sucks in those games. But in this game, we have such incredible, versatile defensive mechanics like CC, floor hug, and I think DI as well as like wall text being very strong. it makes it so that being a heavy only really means that you're living longer.
Yeah,
like,
and I also think I think
yeah.
heavies have like such high survivability that even on the characters that can really combo them, like it's not as big a deal because like they still have to win like another couple interactions, whereas the heavies they just get to treat it the same as anyone else because they hit so hard.
It's I mean, for how fuck that tipper, but I think I was also radicalized in the Claren versus Loxodon department. Rangunchu lost to Gek in a tight game 5 in pools. Boyko played OKZZ on stream, won that. Played Stango, lost that. Played Gek, lost that. Actually switched to the Rano, which is really funny. It's just like, it made me realize, dude, Loxodon's so good. Loxodon's actually like insanely broken. He's actually, dude, the threat range is so huge. It's always like half the stage. The moves are so strong. The fact that Upstrong is already incredibly powerful, but it just straight up beats CC like on the plats and on the ground as well. To knock down is insane.
Isn't it, Stango? Isn't it?
I was just thinking out loud here. The range is unreal. Like Claren gets outranged by Loxodon F tilt, makes it so you have to play the matchup a lot differently than a lot of other matchups where it's pretty much you have to wait for the Loxodon to fuck up. And I think Stango put this really elegantly in our interview. I'm going to paraphrase by saying all the Loxodons were fucking up. And now we finally got a player in the Glorious King, Nick Stango, to show us what it looks like when the Loxodon player doesn't fuck up. And it's really scary. It's completely heinous. It snowballs like crazy. Loxodon, I think, is the hardest character to come back from a deficit because he can just turtle and fucking CC, crouch cancel, reversal you for free, and he lives forever. It's incredibly hard to make a comeback against this character, to break through. And like, man, there's just not much else to say beyond that. Actually, there is. The aerials are heinously broken. They're super right? Like these are all things that I thought before, but compared to the power level of the rest of the cast, I was just like, he's too floaty. Like he just gets hit, and like his recovery is kind of dookie balls, which it is. But when you have someone as talented and handsome as Stango piloting this elephant, I think that it just, all those little things seem to go away. They seem to not matter anymore. And it's just like, holy fuck. I love that. That was like the 4th time this event in bracket I saw Stango do triple grab in place and the 3rd grab connected. Like, it's just unreal. Down tilt is a super move. It's huge. It hurtbox shifts. It gives you your magma. It combos, it spikes, does everything you need it to do. Jab is broken. It combos into Upstrong, or it makes you get out of there, sets into Tech Chase. All these moves knock down ridiculously early. Like, forward tilt 2 locks like breaks floor hug at like genuinely 20%. Like it's just like, God, what a broken ass fucking character. And the hilarious part is like, God, I don't even know. I was thinking before, I was like, yeah, maybe some of these things on locks do need to get nerfed. I thought this back when Boyko had his Notice Me Locks Lord ranked tirade, and then went on Zeke's stream to talk a lot about it and how a lot of these things are just like fundamentally broken. But it's like, damn, he was just so bad and got hit so hard that it's like, are we really going to nerf this guy again? Holy, it's tough. It's tough. This character is insane. Whether you're keeping it fundamental with the movement, that CC down tilt with Stango, or whether you're getting a little bit more creative, tapping into those magma conversions like Gek did, who got a outstanding 9th place with some crazy wins as well. We are in the era of Loxodon. It's here. The Eternal Emperor has arrived, and that's all I have to say. I will say
I don't think he can do it though.
You don't think he can do it?
Lux
you don't think
can't
he
do
can win an event?
Nah. This is the peak. This is the highest we're getting Lux placing.
I think this actually probably will be the highest Lux placement at like a tournament like this.
I think unless Stango keeps playing Lux,
which like
Or Gek learns from Stango's locks, which I think is very possible because Gek's been
Yeah.
just getting better and better.
Oh yeah,
And
played unreal
lost to
at
the
this
same
event.
2 people Stango did for ninth. So we'll see.
Right.
Maybe locks. Maybe it is the Euro locks. Maybe not. We'll see what happens. I don't think I have
will
much to
see
add. He kind of
indeed.
covered everything. I don't think he's that broken. I think he's really good.
It's not okay. Being good and being broken are like different things. No, I'm sorry. I just need to clarify for you. Vocabulary lesson.
Mhm.
Being really good and being broken are different things. Like you can have things that are absolutely game breaking, like the way Loxodon it can just turtle and the way he plays like a Dark Souls boss. That is
Mhm.
broken. That doesn't mean he's like top 3, but
I
that
see.
shit's fucking broken. You know
I
what I
understand
mean?
what you're saying. there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, god damn. Okay, let's move on. Let's talk about our
Let's-
5th place
let's move on.
finishers. Starting with Boyko on the screen
Let's start
right
with
here.
Boyko, the one
Yeah.
and only.
Now this was an overplacement from Boyko. I think I didn't expect Boyko to come out on top against Sophie. It was a pretty close first 4 games, and then game 5, Boyko really
I'm just
just
gonna go straight to it
yeah
because Boyko
ran away with it.
Like
Ran away
it
with it.
was pretty close to the first 4. There was even a game. Was it the one on purple? Was there one on purple? No, that was Elkies that I'm thinking of. There was one game where like I forget exactly what happened where Sophie kind of threw it away and lost for it. But then this game 5, Boyko just looked like back to peak form. It was so clean. It was
100%.
so good.
100%. Had some wins here that I really didn't think he could make happen. I'm wondering if the slight underplacements, like losing to Recupid at Collision and things like that, if that maybe put a little fire under his little butt. I don't know. I'm not sure. But one thing that I am sure about is that Boyko got really farmed by Loxodon. Lost to Gek and Stango at this event. Switched to the Rano, which, God, it didn't look any easier for the matchup, because like at least when you get if you're playing Claren, at least when you get locks into the air and he can't CC your tippers anymore, like then it gets really hard. But it's still kind of hard to break, but at least like you're really you do have that disjoint. You are really fast on the ground to try to force an error or something like that. The Rano didn't look much better. We don't need to touch more upon it. It looks really hard to break into locks on terms of that. In fact, I will say, when we interviewed Boyko, he said, I asked him, I said, does locks beat Claren? He said, absolutely. And anyone who doesn't think so fundamentally misunderstands the game and is probably plat. So like, that just goes to show how we're feeling about this. But overall, I would say an overperformance for Boyko. I'm very pleased.
Yeah.
With what he was able to bring.
This is great. I think especially this game 5 against Sophie was like, okay, this is what we want to be seeing from Boyko. I think the next thing he's entering is the Fusion Super Major.
Oh, Fusion Plus.
The Fusion Plus, right? Fusion Plus, the Fusion Super Major.
October Plus.
So that should be
October 11th. Be there.
That should be fantastic. I think it's the 10th. That's Saturday. Whatever that is.
Whatever. It's
But
Saturday.
great stuff. Good to see Boyko in this form once again after some underperformances.
Yeah.
Or an underperformance. Did he play in another event?
No,
one underperformance.
I don't believe so. Yeah, one loss to Recupid, and we were like, what? And then,
Right, he's
especially like something that didn't get streamed was the Boyko 3-0 over ZB. That's pretty impressive to me.
Yes,
that was pretty
extremely
high up
impressive.
on ZB coming into this.
I didn't get to see that. Would have loved to.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about our other 5th place, shall we?
Sure.
The one and only Zeus Da Goose showing up, 2nd in-person major, got 9th back at Evo, and then got all the way to 5th here. Very nice performance, including a 3-0 over Elkies, which was very impressive in a not so great matchup. This Crag Ditto between him and I0N, especially this game 1. After this game 1, I was like, I0N's got to go Olympia.
Yeah,
it looked like Zeus just fucking had his number.
No, but then he did it back. He did it back game 2. It was fire.
This was a really great performance by Zeus. I was very happy to see him make top 8. I know he's not very results oriented. He's more interested in having a good time, spreading his whimsy and positivity. But he gets to do that more the more screen time he's got. And this game 5 Crag Ditto absolutely showed that off.
Yeah, this would have been set of the tournament if Grands wasn't so instantly iconic. So it was very, I mean, like I said, this was going on as Ult Top 24 and Melee Top 16 were wrapping up. And a lot of people in the crowd on the sides, I noticed, weren't exactly leaving. They were staying because we had the double funny Crag on the screen. And
everyone loves a Crag Ditto.
That conversion was so sick. Everyone loves a Crag Ditto. Everyone's cheering Rock. They go Rock Wall the last game. It was just like super sick. Yeah, really good stuff from Zeus. Really playing up to the level of play that we know he's capable of, taking wins that we know he's capable of, that maybe we haven't gotten to see or didn't get to see at EVO exactly.
Yeah.
So lots to be proud
Very
of here.
good.
Lots to be proud of.
This game 5 also was just. Did I have a clip link for this set? Just the end, just the hop on Rivals 2 at the end. At the end of the set, they hug it out, pulls out the sign to the camera.
Hop on Rivals.
Making out with that.
Hop on Rivals.
So sick.
And then I just want to see if how much the mic picked up. They said at the start of this game 5, I think they were talking. They were like, "We're gonna start in like coordinated taunt, rock pull."
Just a little bit, you can chase.
And then,
yeah, both these they have like different ways.
The Lucio
go
shouts,
about,
"Go
like,
rock
dissecting
wall!"
each other.
Yeah.
Zeus's pressure off stage is like very long standing. Oh my God, they want the home. They want the home field. Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Then
You already know where we going.
Crag v Crag.
This is what we go out for, man.
Synchronized.
This is why you come to these events.
Synchronized.
Like genuinely.
Like the energy in these games that gets the crowd really riled up is just it's unreal.
It's the energy, it's the level of play, it's the sense of community. It's like like no matter who won this set, everyone wins. Like it's incredible. It's the reason you come out to these events. And this set played a big part and why I don't regret making the trek out. So like we said, very good stuff from Zeus. Got 2 more competitors to round out our top 8, and now 7th place is usually where we get to maybe some of the people that can't quite break through, who have had some really nice performances, squeaked out some win and losers, and that is not the case today. In our 7th place finishers were 2 staples of the major top 8. Let's talk about Sophie first. Because listen, my bad for not taking her out when I had the chance. Later, just before for a top 48
almost had her.
I could have prevented the top 8. No, this was a pretty great performance. I think from Sophie. I think it was very obvious, even out of game, that she was having a good time at the event. Losing to, God, remind me, in
I0N and Boyko.
I0N and Boyko. 2 losses to not be ashamed of. I think maybe it felt worse than it actually was, because like waking up and then being the first set of top 8 and then you lose and then that's it, and then it's like,
doesn't feel great, especially
that probably
she was
sucks.
sitting number 3 at this event. But I don't think it was even a bad performance. I think there was maybe there were some definite moments in this set where if she'd tightened up, she could have made it clean, and like a 3-0, 3-1 in her favor. But I don't think this was a bad performance from Sophie. I don't really think it was that much of an underperformance. I think running into I0N is not good for her.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it seems like she usually gets the short end of that head-to-head.
Yeah.
But she's still really, really damn good. And even though Beastly had a placed significantly higher, I think they were very similarly skilled, showing off a similar level of prowess on the Lion at this event.
Yeah, I 100% agree. There was nothing really. My Sophie stocks are still up. I think maybe
sure.
after Evo, there might have been some questions, but I definitely thought she was going to be returning to form. And then at Collision, she looked really good with a third place finish, and just the quality of gameplay from her was really, really tight at that event. And I don't think she fell off here. I don't think she dropped the ball. I think there's a lot to be happy about. Not terribly much to say about her other than that, honestly.
Yeah,
it's tough. This matchup is tough, by the way. This is a Claren winning for sure.
And you're running into Prime Boyko again.
Yeah, Prime Boyko.
That's tough.
Like, come on. Everyone's losing to Prime Boyko. It's just except
I would
for
have
if you
loved to
play
see her
Locks.
play either of the Loxes, because it feels like half of her
Yeah,
Twitter is her clipping Loxodons. I've got like 3 of them in
Yeah.
the gatherings today.
Yeah.
So it could have been pretty different to see that, but a solid performance certainly from Sophie.
Of course.
I think she always like lets the emotions out right after, and then levels out. Like maybe the next day after a tournament, and I think that was the case here for sure. And I look forward to we got a bunch of West Coast events coming up, so hopefully we get to see a lot more Sophie.
True. A lot of West Coast events in
We got Heat Wave,
R2CS.
Priority,
The other one.
Portland Retro Game Expo.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Some good stuff. I think things are looking up for her. I wouldn't be too, even though underplacing the seed, I wouldn't be. I'm not too worried about anything.
No, at an event like this, it's all bets are off.
Yeah, it's just happening. Yeah, what are you gonna do? So let's go ahead and turn our attention to our second 7th place finisher. It was Brad Rongunchu. This set the meeting of 2 Titans, 2 fully losers activated players. Rongunchu made a pretty heroic run through top 48 losers, only dropping one game to switch.
Yeah, because Rongunchu went on a pretty crazy losers run after one of the sickest off-stream games of all time against Yakinga. Was that in pools?
Yeah,
it wasn't
in
it?
pools. Yep.
Game 5, it ended in such sick fashion, but I don't think anybody recorded it, which is really, really sad. We need to I'm
gonna come clean.
I'm
gonna come clean. I'm sorry. I was going to record game 5, but there was such a crowd around the setup, and I had a good view too. There was such a crowd around the setup. No one else was recording, and I was like, fuck, I don't want to be the one Jim that's recording the fucking set on his phone.
That's crazy.
I know.
I know.
I'm sorry. I will never let anything like that happen again. That is my promise, because it was an insane game 5 on Rockwall. And I'll never forget the combo.
Rockwall? I thought it was Jules.
It was on Rockwall. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it.
I must be switching things around in my brain.
Insane finisher from Gek. Got like up throw recrab, up throw eruption, side B dare. And God, it was just so sick. I hope I hope the replay finds its way to light, because I know all of the replays are saved on those setups. I think it's a lost cause, but
I really think I would love if at these like official RCS events that like all the replay files, or like at least everything from like top 48, top 30, top cut onward can like get uploaded somewhere. That would just be the best thing ever. Or have like the online, like a browser replay viewer would like Slippy, like the Melee has, would be unbelievable. But that's just just dreaming.
We got to get some better monitors first, and maybe we'll.
True.
We'll get that. But there were some bangers.
Crazy run.
Crazy run through John Wick 3. Crazy upset.
Okay, ZZ Pikmon, Switch, Adam. Yeah, really nice run, but then had to play Loser's Cake Assault immediately when he got the top 8. Sometimes
you got to play Cake Assault for 7th, and also it's your worst matchup in the game. Just sometimes. And an unfortunate showing, because truly after Ron lost to Gek, like there was a switch, like something changed. It was a level of resilience that I think might even be new for him. I don't remember the last time he's like, you think about after he won the, what was it, the LACS Qual coin box, won that over fuck, it was either I0N or Envy. I
I0N.
think it was Envy.
It was
I0N.
I0N.
Okay. And then came to LACS, and then the big story was, oh no, Brad's got nerves. Like this
Yeah.
is no
Lost to
good. Just
Plup, right?
Yeah, lost a Plup. Yes, that is correct. It was
Which
just like,
I guess now is like, yeah, of course he did, but at the time, it
sure,
wasn't.
sure. At the time, it wasn't like that. Plup wasn't like that at the time. It's. I think I want to say that I think this is, if anything, like a great sign, maybe even a turning point.
Yeah.
In Brad's mental, being able to prove to himself that like you can lose. This is maybe the earliest he's lost at an event like this in pools. And then to be able to run it back, only losing a game to Switch, who I've heard through the grapevine is playing pretty insane.
And Plup lost to CP3-1. Really?
Who the fuck? Ron lost to like Mango or some shit. Like he lost to someone.
Did he lose to Cody?
He lost to he lost to Cody like round 1, and then he had a bit of a resurgence in losers.
Sure, it was Plup.
Plup and Amsa were both at the event.
I don't know why I was straight up there, but I think he's wrong.
Dude, I'm pretty sure he lost to Cody.
Oh no, Luck lost to Plup.
Luck lost to Plup.
Yeah, and Ron Gunshu lost to Cody.
Okay, yeah, lost pretty early, and we were like, oh no, the nerves, like it was tangible. But I think taking that loss in pools and then running it back is like, it's something that he's going to be better off for in the long run. Absolutely. Proving that he can make it. And even like, this set was 3-1, right? Like it wasn't like hopeless.
Yeah.
Right. So
It wasn't hopeless.
I think that I love Ron. He's a special player. Everyone knows it. If you've seen Ron on the sticks, you know, this guy is absolutely unreal, incredibly creative, so fast, so relentless. No one's out here doing it like
interview I did with, or you did rather, with Boyko.
Yeah.
Where he said Rangoju's his favorite when when Rangoju's like playing well and not dealing with like tournament nerves. He's Boyko's favorite player to watch, and that's like Rangoju is so sick when he's playing well, and I think he was playing well for pretty much all of this. I think maybe it was. I mean, it was kind of hard to tell. The blood was kind of rushing through my head when watching the Gakinga set, so I wasn't really analyzing the Clarion gameplay.
Dude. Going game 5 against Lox is so fucking bad. It's so hard. He's just, I don't even blame him. Gek was on a heater. Gek was absolutely on a heater. So, like, not a terrible loss by any means, even if it wasn't projected to happen. So, I don't know. I think Brad's got a lot to be proud about at this event. I think that is, I expect to see only better things. And he's keeping on in terms of like raw gameplay and like meta. Like he's keeping on the trend of like prioritizing a lot of smash attacks when he can land them in order to break CC. Because that's probably one of Clarence' bigger weaknesses right now is the fact that you can CC floor hug a lot of not only her weak hits but a lot of her tippers as well for until like the later mid percents. So
especially when you get CCing involved.
Yeah, it can be tough for her. And Brad is like the first person I've noticed, even as far back as not Evo. Was it at Collision? I think it was at Collision. I was just noting like a heavier priority on things like the down strong when it's applicable. So not only is it incredibly strong and the sour hit knocks up great to kill confirm and get people in bad positions, but it breaks the CC. And he's the only one that I've seen really making that happen. So that's super cool.
Yeah,
that's super
cool. From
cool.
Rangunshu making the top 8 through that great losers run. But there's some 9th place finishers here that I also think are worth mentioning that had some very good sets. This is LACS. I forgot. I searched it up. Wrong event. Kakasalt winning flawlessly? What? I don't remember that.
What the hell?
Riptide. I guess we could jump. I want to talk about Elkies, who got 9th, losing to Zeus and Boyko, who 3-0'd Kakasalt in losers. There was one stock. Did I clip it? I thought I clipped it. I did.
In winners,
it's right here. with just like a crazy stock where she goes down, tethers to Terry,
Cheater.
to back air, into tether,
Breaks the
just
clone.
takes him around the world.
Yeah, super on top of it.
Elky's doing what Elky's does. Even forced Cake over to the fleet for game number 3, but it was not enough for Cake Assault. Then of course did get all the way to second. Elky's meanwhile out at 9th, but a really good tournament from her.
She is
overall,
a one of a kind player, bro.
She certainly is.
She is a one of a kind player.
And I please never change.
I hope not. It's her greatest strength.
Yes.
Hashtag never change Alkies.
Mm-hmm. Keep F-stronging Alkies.
Keep F-stronging.
Who else do we have here? Cheesy losing to Sophie for 9th as well. She after not like kind of struggling throughout all of Rivals 2 to find her footing in this game after being like top 4 in the last RCS season 8. But gets all the way to 9th place here playing Sophie, and it was a pretty close set, all things considered.
Yeah.
But except for her, I feel like it's only a matter of time before we see her back in a top 8.
She's getting better slowly in the shadows. She's grinding. She's coming up with heinous contraptions and then naming them after the people she hits them.
Yes,
with, you know,
which is
just absolutely ridiculous. That's evil, like it's a different kind of evil. So yeah, she's slowly grinding. Shout outs, I think, pretty obviously to Gekinga.
Yes,
also got a 9th place.
9th place, and we mentioned it earlier, but if I pull up him and I pull up Stango,
they both lost
2 Loxodons, both losing to Beastly and Cake Assault.
Yeah,
for some different positions. But not to discredit Stango.
Yeah,
trying to give more credit to Gekinga.
Yeah,
because he's very good, plays a very different Loxodon to Stango, and has just been on the up and up, and going to some. He's going to. Of course, he's going to Fusion Super Major.
Yeah,
he'll be there.
No doubt. Absolutely.
And also, shoutouts to Adam, first in-person major. Performed well in one of the Evo qualifiers, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Got like
a 7th,
5th, I think.
Oh,
I think beat someone in the Edalus Ditto for like beat Zeus and then somebody else in the Edalus Ditto. If I recall correctly. So good stuff from Adam.
Doesn't use ice. Wasn't Adam like
he was like
26th seed? Yeah, he's like 26 or some shit.
25, yeah.
25. Yeah. What the hell?
Really good performance to get 9th. Beat Hampolo, Dakpo. Yeah, great stuff. Doesn't use ice at all. So I think when he starts using ice, it's game over.
Yeah.
No one else can compete.
I mean, highest placing Edalus, though. Maybe they need to get off the ice. Maybe it's
maybe
it's that new meta.
I was going to mention way back at the Sophie segment that I totally forgot about. But her set against Pikmon, compared to her Majors Mansion set against Pikmon that went game 5, it was so dominant, and just goes to show the work she was putting into that matchup, and just in general, I think it's symbolic of all the hard work she's putting into this damned video game.
Yeah, and it is a damned video game indeed. Any other shout outs? Anyone in like 33rd we want to look at?
We spent like 5 minutes talking about you.
We did. I'm sorry.
Shout out to Kendrick for beating Menderbug.
You're fucked for that. You're fucked for that, bro. I lost to a melee player. He didn't know how to change it to best of 5. He actually didn't know.
True.
Yeah, he didn't know how to change it like to like tournament mode on the fucking setup, and I was like, about to get my teeth kicked in by a fucking.
We were talking a little earlier about sets that wish we had the replays of. But Toothbrush Dakpo was allegedly a giga banger, so I'm sad I didn't get to watch. Durai did pretty good, but he's got to go Orcane against Loxodon.
Nah, dude, Durai lost to Stango and Cake for fucking 13th or whatever.
That's
17th.
True.
Actually, wait, right?
No, 13th.
Scroll down. Right,
13th.
Yeah. Got 13th.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Stango and Cake. That's actually fucked.
But you got it. Please just go Orcane against Loxodon. It's so good.
No,
and
Orcane
like
sucks.
he played in the hop on not yesterday, day before. He lost to Mustard twice, and like just
really
he was switching between
twice?
the Rhino and the Orcane. Yeah.
Got double eliminated by Mustard?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? I gotta watch that later.
Is-
That's crazy.
I
That's
think you should
crazy.
go- I think you
Orcane
go
fell off.
Arcane.
No, Orcane fell off. Orcane's bottom 3. Toothbrush has been saying Rano's top 1. So
Toothbrush
Rano's
saying Fleet's
clearly-
bottom 1.
that wait, actually,
Yeah. Did you see the
That's
tier list?
absurd.
We'll talk
That
about
is
it later, maybe.
Absurd delusion.
Because I big fan of the Prince of Delaware. Very funny.
Yep.
But I disagree. I disagree with the tier list.
Okay.
But that's
Man.
neither here.
Yeah, are we?
That's over there.
That's over there. Are we wrapped
That's
up for Riptide?
For Riptide. I want to go to a quick break because I didn't use the bathroom before we started recording, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay, little baby has to piss. All
Little
right.
baby, I gotta piss before we talk about Ultimate Fighting Arena, which is pretty fire. The Dia one that we got, some of the smaller tournaments that happened recently, and then we're gonna
What the hell's going on in Europe? Stick around to find out.
Mhm.
You know, we'll talk about it.
And we're back with more rivals. Talking about Ultimate Fighting Arena.
Well, what
which-
the heck is even that?
so-
Tell me now.
It was a French R2CS EU tournament held in France.
Yep.
And it was pretty fire. It was one. Where is the fucking rivals on the start, GG?
UFA is super cool. It's always a staple of European Smash. Has been for years. The production quality is really insane. Cosmos
is.
even won one time, which is insane. Cosmos doesn't win, but he did. And yeah, I you're gonna do a lot of talking because I'm usually VOD guy, but I've been playing Silk Song, so I didn't really check this out. I did hear that Dia won, so I did know that. But
Dia's been
talk to me.
Dia's shown some of the highest heights, I think, in EU rivals, but has been kind of up and down. She attended Supernova where she got 17th, and she didn't look that great necessarily. I think she ran into Spargo or something. Wasn't a great bracket for her, but she's been kind of up and down. And I think this tournament really exemplifies that, because if you were to look at winners final into grand finals into the reset, it's like like playing insane, kind of letting Hey Halo, aka Forscarin, run over her, and then playing insane. Her punish is really good. Her recoveries are really, really good. And I think like at her peak, she's the best Rhino in the world. And it's just about like getting that form consistently for her. But she's really good player. Rocking the UFA Rondo skin too. Very fitting that she's the one that won it. And yeah, I did a VOD stream on a couple of these games yesterday, where I really wanted to take a look at some of these players. Hey Halo, the Force Burn on your screen. Also a really good player. Both these two have really insane punish games, and I think in general in EU, I'm gonna probably go on a bunch of tangents because the specifics I don't think are too terribly relevant. But I think across the board in EU, it feels like there's a lot less like a focus on like movement, especially in neutral. And you look at some players, other ones like Hukon, who got 4th with Orcane, and you think at Orcane, someone slippery sliding around, moving around like someone like Marlon, like Remren, and he just wasn't really doing that. He was just kind of getting into the scraps and using Orcane's still really strong frame data to come out on top of those.
That is valid. Yeah, it's a valid way to play it.
Certainly, but it's I think it's very interesting to note the differences. What else did I have to say about Dia in particular? Really strong punishes. I don't know. I think I covered everything. I think she has the potential of one of the best players in the world when she's playing at the level. And some of the online ones, she didn't look quite as good as she did. The first online, she looked really good. The second one, not as much, if I'm remembering correctly. Maybe I have those flipped around.
I know she got 7th at one of them, or like 9th or something.
And then she got like 3rd at Smash Fest, I think.
City Fest.
City Lab Smash Fest.
City Lab Smash Fest. Yeah, this is actually like there is intrigue to watching this. I think because for one, there's no fucking Rano players that get stream time in NA, and when they do, they're losing to Stango. So like there's no Rano, and also there's no Force Burns other than Keikason. Keikason is the only fucking Force Burn player. So I think there is merit. I think I do want to see what the Rano's cooking.
Yeah, if we want to talk about Hey Halo, once again, Forscarin, he I think has a similar quality of punish to Keikason. He had some really nice things across multiple games in this set. He had an insane reverse 3-0 against 10 Quid Shoes, McLaren, to get into grand finals. And his punish is super, super good. I think he could be getting more out of his neutral and utilizing Force's resources, but he has like a very high emphasis on smoke. Like he gets a ton of it out, and especially with the recent buffs to smoke, making like the hitbox a little smaller, that really came into play against Dia, and the needles just like weren't able to clear as much. I think he could continue to do really well the more we see of him. I don't know what the schedule looks like for the fall split for the R2 CS EU R2 CS. I don't know.
Yeah.
Europe rivals, but hopefully we get to see more. I don't think he entered, or he didn't place that well, at least in any of the onlines. But it looks really, really strong, and really good at floor hug down strong as well.
Yeah, I mean, one of the tools you gotta have in the toolbox when you're playing a character like Force Burn. Yeah, I mean, just from what I'm watching, looks really, really proficient in making that money against Claren.
And I think 10 Quid Shoes there's a couple. I think him and Cone are some of the best Clarens in EU, and this guy plays. He reminded me of Boyko at some of his best moments in these games.
Upbeat kill.
Very deliberate with the placement of his body to get the tipper hitboxes, not like super aggro by any means. Very good at punishing. He played against John just before this, which is where I really noticed it. In the losers semis, if I can find it. The VODs I couldn't find the VODs anymore on YouTube. So we'll have to work with this. Oh well. Where is it?
Should be after
It should be like here.
Here
Here we go. Yeah.
Cool.
So 10 Quid Shoes is a name I've seen quite a bit because it sticks out a lot whenever
Yeah,
you look at the start
because it's an awesome name.
fucking
Yeah.
fire tag. But really good stuff with the Claren. Nothing like that you haven't seen before, but extremely clean. So
Yeah.
worth checking out, worth keeping an eye out for next event. And then we have the Orcane from Hucon, who I already talked about a little bit for playing like a not very movement heavy Orcane. A pretty good like whiff punish style, playing just outside the burst range of your opponent while like drifting back in with some nairs. Good at crossing up shields. And pretty solid in the edge guards, albeit not the most. Doesn't like get out there like Reverend does, for example.
Sure.
But solid stuff, and it's cool to see the different character makeups of the EU tournaments compared to NA, like you were kind of talking about.
Yeah.
There was also Guthix, who did pretty well, almost reverse 3-0'd Huron. Didn't quite. Olympia getting 7th. There was no Nalax in this, who's like current number 1, nor was there Alki, who just beat Nalax in the last online with Zetterburn. Good stuff overall. Definitely players I'm going to keep looking out for. Like 10 Quid Shoes, I'm definitely going to keep looking out for. Hey, Halo for sure. Dia, I was already looking out for. Those are the names that really stuck out to me in this tournament.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool.
Very cool.
It's great. It's great. It's a great. UFA is a great event. I'm happy that there was rivals, and I'm happy that it was awesome.
It was indeed.
Cool.
Again,
What
I think that does it for UFA.
Mm-hmm.
Which brings us over to some small events to talk about. We had why don't I have the VOD? What? I don't the Eugene bound VOD. I'm gonna pull it up.
It's on Twitch. It's on Satellite Smash 2.
Yeah, I was watching some of it earlier.
Yeah. You said you watched MK Leo? I didn't watch the
Yeah,
MK
I
Leo,
watched
so-
Leo play.
Yeah. How's he look? How's he look? Is he back? Is what?
Not bad.
Not bad.
Like it looks like he's been playing Rivals,
Okay.
especially because he's playing Forsburn.
Yeah. It's a hard character.
It's a difficult character. Doesn't really have an equivalent in any other game.
Yeah. I've heard the streets have been saying Joker's not too far off.
Really interesting.
Like a similar feeling. I think it doesn't really get much crazier than that.
But you watched more of this tournament.
Yeah, I watched more of the top 8, top 4. I watched a lot of
Let me pull up the start for us.
Yeah, Grands and Winners Finals was Mystery Soul versus Beastly. Mystery Soul bested Beastly in both of their sets.
Sorry.
That is Hop On. That's okay.
Hop On.
Also,
that was Southeast SmackDown, actually.
Gengar was at this event, looking really nice. Dominique was at this event, looking really nice. I love, man, Gengar. Also, Sawstep and Recupid as well.
Great.
Recupid and Dominique had a really cool Game 5 set. That was super fun to watch. But my eyes were kind of on Gengar, honestly. I think that he's like the people's Claren. Like, I see him doing all shit that like inputs that I'm capable of doing. Like nothing I'm like, I need to grind out this pivot down strong setup, or I need to like fucking do this crazy like plat drop reverse aerial or whatever. Like Gengar keeps it really simple and is really, really good with the play as well. Very efficient, especially in the Zetterburn matchup, where Claren really, really bites the Lion's ass off stage. So it was super cool. I just really enjoyed watching Gengar at this event. as well as Mystery Soul. I mean, Beastly as well. Beastly was playing really nice, keeping up a lot of the momentum from Riptide, doing a lot of similar things. Was still on it with the shines, but really my eyes were on Mystery Soul for this
Yeah.
event, mostly because I
We
haven't
haven't
seen him
seen-
play for actually a little bit.
He was finishing up veterinary school,
Yes.
as I understand, and now is playing Silksong.
Yes.
So
And Rivals.
yeah, and Rivals, but
Rivals.
streaming Silksong.
Right. Streaming Silksong. He's still
Hasn't had your
got
hop
it.
on in like a month.
God, he's still
crazy.
got it. I mean, for someone who's in the Gavin waiting room, like, man, Mystery Soul, what a treat to watch. He's such a smart player. Knows exactly what to do all the time. Incredibly sick. Like, it was a classic Mystery Soul tournament where he's doing things that I hadn't seen before, and he's making them look like it's just part of the game plan or something that came to him in a vision while he was asleep or something. So nothing too crazy from that. I did see a lot of up air, for what it's worth. A lot of times where I was like, maybe we forward air or back air or neutral air, and it was just a lot of up air, which, ended up working out. So that's all right. Mystery Soul thinks Fleet is really strong right now. Thinks Mystery Soul believes Fleet is top 3 in this patch, which I am inclined to agree with. I think that she might be top 2. I think
so
she,
good right now.
she might be top 1. We're not really sure. We just aren't sure yet. It's just hard to say. She's
haven't
good.
Seen enough.
She has a lot of
She's
really
good.
great matchups right now, including
Very
this
few
one.
really bad ones.
Yeah, Orkane used to be really bad, but then he became edge guardable, and that pretty much improved. I think that might do strangely into Absa, but that could also be like a learning curve thing where it's like we just need to learn how to play the matchup correctly, because playing Absa is really weird. But I think has a favorable matchup into Olympia as well, because how fast she fucking falls. So, man, every time like Mystery Soul makes this character look unreal. So that is very nice. Super cool. Super cool. That's kind of all I have to say about the event. Very fun.
We all know Mystery Soul is great. We all know BC's great. Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for freaking MK Leo top 8ing Rivals events now.
Let's go. So
Ultimate, it's fallen by the wayside. Many are saying.
Got
People have been
by
saying.
Gengar, and then who did
lost to
Leo
Gengar
beat?
and Rikki.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad wins.
Yeah.
Leo, come play Rivals. Leo, please.
What I want to talk about, because I watched a little bit live, but there's no VOD for this Southeast SmackDown. We had Ant, Beastly, Acorn, Adam Omar as well. I mean, it's just a really nice tournament that, and I've been a fan of looking for Ant VODs, which there might be for this. But there's no VOD, so Kitty 3 Productions. Let's get those VODs on YouTube, maybe, huh?
Yeah, maybe we get some VODs out.
Maybe we get some VODs out. So that's cool and all. And then there is, of course, Hop On, which, like we talked about earlier, I mentioned Durai. Oh wait, was this was the wrong? This is the week before us.
Oh,
this is the wrong ones.
I was like, what? I was like,
they got a lot of the damn Hop-Ons.
Yeah, they do. They really
do.
2
weeks before, actually.
One every week, actually. They've got one every single.
Isn't it crazy?
Single goddamn week, yeah.
Sophie, as per usual, coming out on top, but did lose winners finals to Elkies in a silly fashion with a couple SDs in games 4 and 5. It was a verse 3-0 for Elkies. Durai getting 4th, losing to Mustard twice this time around. Got to figure out the locks matchup, as many people do nowadays. But Sophie answering back against Elkies, taking it in 2-3-1s. Pretty standard for Hop-On, but like Hop-Ons, there's always something going on there, man.
Yeah.
It's
a 3rd for Mustard, double eliminated by Sophie.
Yeah, damn. I think it's the best weekly in Rivals.
Yeah, I would say that.
It's just, you got so much talent. Pacific Northwest is one of the best regions, and then also California, NorCal is one of the best regions, and you're also getting SoCal players like Durai entering. So like the whole West Coast is so damn strong, and they all play in this, so it's very fun to watch every week.
So for Mystery Soul, come back, please.
So for Mystery Soul,
Mystery Soul, please.
stop saving dogs or whatever, and play Rivals.
Play fucking video games. Play awesome video games.
Please,
Yeah.
Mystery Soul. Galvin's almost out.
Oh man, we're gonna see the Mystery Gavin lighting up the server.
Oh yeah, and Boyko Gavin.
Oh my god.
We're gonna be eating good when the Ferrosaur drops.
Oh yeah. Gonna be a great migration. I'm very excited for that.
Mhm.
It's in 2 weeks. It's actually 2 weeks from yesterday, right?
That's great. Yeah.
Or is it 3?
Oh, it might be 3 because
It might be 3 because they
Checking the
fucked
cow.
us. Because they fucking hate us. I
Checking
know
the
he drops
calendar.
October 7th.
Yeah, it is 3 because the next Tuesday or 2 Tuesdays from now is the 30th.
They're fucking us.
So we got 3 weeks till Galvin, which means 3 weeks till the next Dashback.
Dan, stop fucking me.
Potentially.
I mean,
I don't know what events there are. There any events? There's like
There's nothing to
September
talk about.
Online,
There's
which they
nothing to talk
haven't
about.
announced the
They
details
haven't
for
announced
yet.
it. We don't know anything about the September online,
Of
and we're halfway
course
through
not.
September.
Of course not.
That's actually crazy. We are like
we're
dead
halfway
halfway through September, and there's allegedly. I mean, it has to be the weekend of the. Wait, do we know if it's a weekend or no?
I think
We
it's
don't
a
know shit.
weekday. I think the October one's weekend, Saturday, but maybe I have those flipped.
So, yeah,
It's a
I
Steam
don't know.
announcement. I could pull it up, I think, pretty easily. Yes.
I don't know.
Wait,
Dan,
Daniel.
Stop fucking me. Release Gavin, and also
September Saturday online date TBA. So we got like there's 2 Saturdays left
one of them's
in September, which
3 days.
So we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. It's gotta be the 27th.
Yeah, so we'll probably well guys, preview who do you think is gonna win the September Saturday online? Previewing it right now because I don't think we're gonna do a Dashback before it.
September Saturday online. I think Full Stream's gonna win it all.
Full Stream's gonna win it all. Okay.
It's my shout.
Personally, I'm thinking it's gonna be West Coast.
Okay.
I think Maya's winning the whole thing.
Dude, I was gonna say Sealed Air. I was gonna be like, Sealed Air's winning the all. Full Stream.
For real though, St. Pat's taking it.
St. Pat's got it. Guthix got it locked up. By the way,
can't
only
enter
80 ping
legally,
to Newark.
But maybe catches a flight.
Man.
Yeah,
Dude,
hard to say.
that's all
I
the
think Sophie's
tournaments.
probably gonna win it or something.
I think that's all the tournaments, though, right?
That's
all the
all.
tournaments?
That's everything we've got. Let's talk about moving on to the
To our
gatherings then.
non-tournament part of the show.
You say that, but we did get a couple announcements for tournaments. We know that there's in the fall winter split announcement. There was a mystery January RCS major, and we don't know for sure if it's this one, but LMBM. Let's make big moves. Luminosity no longer a part of it. Has been announced, featuring Rivals 2 and Ultimate in New York. And as I understand, crafting is not allowed.
Yes. You can play Steve. You can play Steve. You are not allowed to craft.
Which I think is a hilarious workaround. But also it's just kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah, Steve is banned. Steve is banned. No one's playing
for all intents and
purposes at this
purposes.
Event. It's over for Luminosity Party. Is pretty much what this is.
It seems like it.
Leo won a major. They didn't tweet about it. They haven't updated any of their socials. They are out of this tournament. It's over for Luminosity. So I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see, but this event's awesome. We might try to get there.
I'm gonna do my damnedest to get there.
Yeah, me too.
I could take a train if you don't want to go.
Do I just hate New York? I don't like going to New York City.
I like it.
Stresses me the fuck out.
I mean, we need to pay for housing here.
But so does Miami. So I'm not going to Let's Move Miami either. So I don't know. Whatever.
But that's not even the best event going on along the Hudson River. Right? Yeah, bro. I'm talking about the Collision Fusion Plus, the Fusion Super Major, featuring Rivals 2 and Ultimate, and it is gonna be fucking stacked.
Yeah. Take a look at
I
some
haven't
of
checked
these
the attendance
entrants.
recently, but the Legendary Series that is featured such events as the Fusion Major and the Fusion
Right.
Major X2.
I mean, listen. Yeah, we were talking about, is Hop On the best
Sandstorm's
weekly?
going.
If Hop On isn't the best weekly, then it's this one.
It's Fusion. Fusion's got the advantage of being in person, but I think it's generally not quite as stacked, probably because it's also in person.
Yeah.
But it's capped at 128 entrants for Rivals. I'm gonna filter here just so we can see. But we got Sandstorm, Switch, Shadowhawk, Boyko, Lucius, Elug, okay, Cake, Holzrifter, B-Bats,
Shout out
Space, and Yoda.
Let's go
Case is going,
Space!
Sly, Cheesy.
Lunar, Archangel,
Archangel, Solar Beam, Rev, Derai's going.
Derai's going.
Derai's going.
Explosion's going. Everyone's
Mr.
going to the
Watcher,
fucking
next
feud. You will be
Jim
there. You will be
We
there.
will be there. We will be there. Apollo will be there. Lone will be there. This is a genuinely such a stacked event.
Mhm.
Church of the Bell is gonna be there.
You will be there. Merc
That's
will
how
be
you know
there.
it's good. You will be there. And enter now. Well, there's still room because it's like it's over halfway full, but always it's cool to see the Fusion Majors turn into something a little more real and more not on a Monday. It's really nice.
Yeah,
And
for
more
sure.
announced more than a week in advance. It's great. But those are two tournaments coming up. One in the far future, one in the more near future. But now it's on to the more standard gatherings. We got a couple Remembering clips this week because she's cooking as per usual. And I don't remember what these are because this was like
This is the back
2
air
weeks
one?
ago.
Or the up tilt, up tilt back air, yeah.
Very nice. From Remrin. There is at Riptide, there was Rivals 1, which Shovel Knight won, Fennec won. And back in 2019, there was a 2K prize bonus to the first player to win a Rivals major with Shovel Knight. And that never happened until now. And I think the promo kind of ended from Yacht Club Games, which wasn't something I was familiar with. And then Dan, the goat that he is, threw that over $1,000 to Fennec for winning the tournament with Shovel Knight, which I think is really, really cool.
Did you say you weren't familiar with Yacht Club Games?
Yeah.
They made Shovel Knight.
Oh.
So that's why they did that. It just,
There you go. That makes a lot of sense.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We got Billy Sporkin making his way to the gatherings.
By the way, the Claren Court does not fear Billy Sporkin. I will speak for the Claren Court. We are not scared of you. No matter how hard you may spork us off, we are not scared. We'll never back down. Yeah, command grab bullshit.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. This is, in my opinion, the greatest Rivals club of all time.
No.
Ori Mori running the maple, killing with moves never seen before. The tether on tether stuff. There was a Maple Olympics from Elky's back and a couple months ago, where you have to like tether for as long as you can. Goes all the way to the top,
So
and then
funny.
she hits the back air to secure
Oh, it's a
because
back air?
yeah.
I didn't even see the back air. I thought they just went flying.
Right up top, hits the back air, goes up because you're already in the blast zone.
Yeah.
I think.
What the hell?
Unreal. Greatest clip ever hit. Congratulations to Orimor for that. A silly doubles moment where everybody fucking dies. Love doubles. It's so much fun in this game. There's a launch back air and a force burn combust and everyone just fucking dies.
That's sick.
Very good stuff. What's next? Oh, so I've been editing these shorts for Wesley from LACS interviews, and Edalus in this one, George from the Rivals team, says he would want
let Crag nair bounce like Arcane.
Pragnator bounce like Arcane, and then someone apparently already added a universal nair bounce mod for Rivals 1, so Crag can nair bounce by just holding the button off the ground. and that's very, very silly.
That's
I kind of
so
want to give this a
funny.
try. But really fun stuff. And here's the Sophie locks it on clips. There's a lot of them.
I don't know. I don't even know if I saw this tweet. Saw 9/11. No, I was mourning the whole day.
Mm.
So I didn't even,
Good
probably
stuff.
didn't even see this. On Omar. Oh, love that dash attack. Love that dash
That
attack.
was so
Very
nice.
I mean, yeah.
And it
I
pulled
mean,
that
yeah.
ground, Loki. Another Remring clip for us. Our penultimate Remring clip.
Right.
the
Is this a
gatherings.
cannonball clip? Kind of. I mean, yeah. Jesus Christ. Does this count as a cannonball clip? It must, right? I assumed that you just had to hit the bubble.
Yeah, but
count,
that's kind of how it works.
Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah.
And then one more, also on Merchant Port. I forget which one this is too, even though it was more recent.
Cool.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
it's
Shout
so
out
nice.
Zetterburn for existing in the game, so we can.
Oh,
do
of course,
shit like this.
another Sophie locks it on clips. Because why not?
Mm.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
so.
Dude, she
fucking
loves going for
stupid,
those reverse
bro.
pairs.
So fucking
Active, like
awesome.
that could have been a dare.
Mm.
But there's no sauce in that.
No, absolutely not.
Elkies, more whip cracks than a Johnny Test episode.
This
Excellent caption.
this clip got me fucked up. I'm not gonna lie. This clip got me fucked up. I hate this piece of shit character. I hate that everyone memes on. I don't know. I hate that the joke is that she's like F smashes so much, and that like the context is like, oh, it's funny that she does it because it's bad, but it's not bad.
It's not. It is not bad.
It's fucking massive and wraps you and beats floor hug.
It's
so,
bad
like,
if you are. I don't know. I forget what I was gonna say. I kind of got distracted watching the clip again. I'm not gonna lie.
Understandable.
It's punishable, but it's a good ass fucking move. It's so big. It's not terribly slow. And it wraps you a bit CC. We got some updates to the Dragon Wiki because they're doing God's work. Use
because
code
it just
Lin.
wasn't good enough. Yeah.
If you're not using code BarkUp, use code Lin. We got matchup like relevant CC floor hug percents.
Yeah.
Because we needed that. And I'm glad. I'm very glad.
It's so accessible.
There.
It blows my mind. Actually blows my mind.
It's so good. It is such a fantastic resource. I don't think my one thing is that they don't have like the hitbox pictures, and rivalsframedata.com like doesn't work anymore. But other than that, it's the greatest website on earth besides XD Everything app, obviously.
Right.
And lastly, I got all the photo albums that at least got on my radar from Riptide. Shouts out, we got Jules, Amy, Tori, Athene, who I think we were in this one.
Yeah.
For like the for watching like Josh Manzane or something. The one time we were looking over at the Melee setups.
Nah, we were watching Rivals. We were watching Rivals. It was the only thing on.
No, God. I think it was during Rivals Top 24. Because I remember I saw her taking the picture, and we were looking over that way.
Maybe, I don't know. Whatever. It's a good picture. Regardless. We like pictures. We love pictures, man.
We love pictures here.
Pictures make the world go round.
We're real pictures enjoyers here at the Dashback.
Absolutely.
And that brings us, as it always
does,
Mender's monthly medal.
All right.
So you were telling me that you don't want to do any repeat medal winners.
Not till everyone gets one. There's no repeat winners until absolutely everyone gets one.
That's crazy to me.
After
everything you did,
it's not true. It's not true.
Give it to him again.
I poured my heart out to Stango earlier this episode, by the way. So I don't feel exactly like I need to give it to him.
I think he's earned it. He's earned his second medal.
No, it won't happen. It will not happen. I'm instead giving this Mender's bi-monthly medal to Gekinga, the one and only.
That's crazy.
Why is that crazy?
That's crazy to not give it to Stango, but to give it to Gek.
No, dude, like the era of locks doesn't exist without Gek. It straight up does not.
That's
Because
true.
If Gek didn't get 9th, if Gek didn't beat the Claren gauntlet of Uda into Ron into Boyko, then it would just be Stango going on a run and Stango played locks and got 4th. It wouldn't be the era. It wouldn't be the dominance that we see. And I think like it really, I liked giving the medal. I always think that the best medals are given out to people who have captured me with their gameplay. And nothing enthralled me more than the game 5 of Gekinga Rangunchu. It was incredible. I'm someone who is a diehard Claren fan. I love Ron. I love all the Claren players. Got their back always rooting for them. But sometimes someone does something so unbearably sick and awesome that you just have to give it up. You just have to go,
all right.
Damn, they got that one. And that is something that despite how much I wanted Ron to bring back that set, bring back that game and take it, deny the upset, I walked away from that setup going, God damn, like that was unreal. That it was absolutely insane. So I'm gonna give it to Gek. It's going to Gek for this one.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
And that,
cool.
That's gonna do it for this episode. Good stuff.
Yeah, that's going to do it for the Dashback episode 17. Great times at Riptide. It's looking like it's going to be another 3 weeks till we do another one because there's no events coming up and the next Rivals patch with Gavin isn't for another 3 weeks.
Yeah, so it'll be a little bit for the next episode, which means there's going to be a lot of gatherings.
Right.
And I guess we'll have the online Saturday major.
Maybe.
So we'll see. I mean,
they should
they're running out of time.
Whatever. Yeah, they are.
But we'll talk about that when it happens. We'll talk about Galvin. We'll talk about rivals and stuff.
Yeah.
As per usual. Oh, isn't there fucking Hitfall? There's also Hitfall, which that's like
month?
The weekend before Galvin comes out. Okay. I don't think there's seating or anything. But Hitfall 4,
for sure not.
I don't know who's going. Probably Cake Assault because he lives around there, I think. In MTVA at least. That should be a good tournament. It counts for RCS points, but isn't like a full partnered event, whatever. It should be a good time. We'll talk about all that in the next episode. There's not much to preview. Thanks for watching. Use code BARKUP when you're getting awesome Salaryman Crag.
Yeah. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.